Even while back at home this week, Hawaii Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is tackling issues like sequestration cuts and immigration. Just yesterday, the Congresswoman hosted an event in Nu'uanu on why Hawaii needs comprehensive immigration reform. And joining us with more this morning is the representative herself, Tulsi Gabbard. Good morning, Congresswoman. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So Congress on a break right now, but this deadline is fast approaching, March 1st.
It is. You know, we've had a very productive week here. I've spent time on in each of the counties. I'll be finishing up on Kauai tomorrow, really listening to folks about how they will be affected and talking with them about if this sequestration occurs, these arbitrary across-the-board cuts, what does that really mean for Hawaii small businesses? What does that mean for Hawaii families? And really it runs the gamut from TSA workers being furloughed and slowdowns at the airport to the military, which is 18% of our local economy here. Cuts in jobs could be upwards of 11,000 over this period of time, as well as some of our social programs being affected, whether it be Section 8 vouchers for those in low-income housing, or some of our education funding that comes from the federal government. So we've spent a lot of time. I met with the superintendent yesterday, just really talking through some of these issues and challenges and seeing how can we prepare should this worst-case scenario occur.
When you get back to Congress, you'll have only 4 days to work on this. Can lawmakers meet this deadline?
I think that anything is possible. Unfortunately, I'm not very optimistic given that short period of time and the fact that parties are not currently sitting at the table as we speak. That's what we're doing, is educating folks and saying, hey, these are real people who are going to be really affected by this should it occur, and we need to take action. We need to make something happen, both in the House and the Senate.
Now, if this happens, obviously this would be devastating for a lot of people in Hawaii. Is there anything that you could do as a lawmaker if this does actually happen?
We really need to work with our local businesses. We need to work with those who are both in the private and public sector, those who are offering programs through the government, but also our nonprofit communities, to make sure that those who are in the position of being most needy are not hurt, and to make sure that we're prepared for this. And it's really going to take everyone pulling together as one community to withstand the negative effects that this will cause.
Mm-hmm. And you've been traveling the islands, and people have been talking to you. What are they saying about this?
Really, the biggest harm that's coming from this deadline is uncertainty, whether it is small business owners or their employees. I spent some time in Waikoloa on the Big Island, also visited Waimea Elementary and Middle, and really it is the uncertainty of not even knowing what to plan for and how to plan, how to let people know whether or not they will have a job next year. And in some of these rural communities especially, employment opportunities are very rare, so this is something that will be affecting families across the board.
Absolutely. And just when we're starting to see our local economy really starting to ramp up in terms of tourism and construction, now we've got this to handle. But we do appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. And we wish you the best of luck when you go back to Washington.
Lots of work to do. Thank you very much.